Alright, hello and welcome everyone to another episode of Bloodborne. I went and looked it up because I could not remember. And I was right. You don't take the shortcut. You just run right out here. I mean, you do take one of the shortcuts, but not the shortcut I thought you took. You deal with this jackass. Ow. You turn down the volume because that's way too loud. You can't hear yourself think. Ignore the crows. They're not important. Ignore the beasts. They're not important. Basically, ignore everything that's not going to chase you. Things that are going to chase you, those you don't want to ignore. Ignore the Cthulhu giant, because he is... too much of a jackass to deal with right now. You gonna keep following me in here? Really? That's not very kind of you, sir. We're starting one blood vial down, and I'm not terribly happy about that, but hey, you know. Hello, Laurence. I wonder if Laurence fell as part of the cleansing of Old Yarnum. And that's why he's all fiery and a cleric beast. We know that, you know, the Vicars became the worst beasts. They, like... Also notice that his head is missing. That's because we're holding it. Like, he's holding his head because we're holding his human head. Ooh. Oh, need to not get hit by that. Oh, I'm dead. Whoops. That, my friends, is what we say, what we call fucking up. I done fucked up. Jeez. I'm not playing very well, am I? I would really love to be able to see a single goddamn thing. do 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 do. Uh-oh. Oh, damn. That was dumb. That was stupid. But I've got the rhythm of the fight now, so shouldn't be too much of a problem now. Well, I say that, but I got the rhythm of the Orphan of Kos fight as well, and that one was very much a problem. But the rhythm of the Orphan of Kos fight is a much faster rhythm. I should probably explain what I mean by the rhythm of the fight. In most action-adventure games, maybe in fighting games too, but I don't really play fighting games very much, aside from Soul Calibur, and even that game I'm not very good at. There is a pattern of attacks from the enemies, and that pattern falls into a rhythm. 2, 3, 4, dodge, hit, in, hit. See what I mean? It's a predictable pattern, a predictable rhythm that they fight according to. And part of that is because that's just the way that human brains work. We like patterns. We like rhythms. Part of that is that it's easier to program rhythms because it is almost impossible to program randomness. You can program incredibly complex rhythms and incredibly complex patterns that mimic randomness, but it's very difficult to get actual randomness. Some people would tell you it's impossible. I don't know about that. I don't know if it's actually impossible or not, but I do know that it's incredibly difficult. So one thing that FromSoft is really good at, and they do it in all of their games that I have played thus far, is they pick a rhythm for a fight. And that rhythm changes over the course of the fight usually, particularly if the fight has more than one phase. But it changes by going up or down in tempo. It doesn't actually change the rhythm. So like for Laurence, in that first phase, it's swing, swing. He hits the floor, bop, bop. And then it starts to speed up in the second phase where it's bop, 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 bop. And the third phase, even faster. But the rhythm itself doesn't change. Once you get the rhythm to a fight in a FromSoft game, at that point it's just learning where it's safe to stand and when it's safe to take your attacks. Once you know where it's safe to stand and when it's safe to attack, you're golden. Don't follow me up here, dude. Yeah, you're not allowed to come up here. Bugger off. Thank you. We're gonna wait until my health regens because it regens very slowly. And I can keep talking about rhythm. So I play a lot of musical instruments. Part of that, I'm sure, has something to do with the fact that I love sound design. I love music. I listen to all sorts of music. There is not a genre of music that I've found that doesn't have at least one artist that I love in it. I just love music. And I love rhythm. I find it fascinating. I find the fact that humans have been making rhythm for as long as there have been humans, so far as we can find, fascinating. It is so deeply ingrained in us, as a people, as a species. It's a huge part of our evolution and of every culture. To my knowledge, there is not a culture that doesn't make music of some variety. Even if they're incredibly selective and restrictive on what kind of music they still make music. So that's one of the reasons I really love FromSoftware's games, is every enemy has a rhythm. And once you know their rhythm, you have the key to defeating them. Then you just have to get smart enough to play on the same rhythm as they do. The other strategy is to make them play on your rhythm. That's a strategy for people with more skill than I have. See what I mean? I got off rhythm, and so I died. My dodges were all just a second too early or too late. That's being off rhythm. And part of that is because it's difficult for me to keep the rhythm of the fight in my brain when I'm focused on the cadence of my speech. It throws me off. If the rhythm is relatively easy to follow, I can do it no problem. When it's not, less so. Very much less so. Some people will also sometimes call that the flow of the fight. I don't like that term because flow means something else in my brain. That's literally the only reason. It's just that flow is a state of mind in my brain. But who knows? Maybe flow's an even better term for it. And I'm just dumb. I'd really love for you guys to let me regain that health. Oh well. You suck. Alright, run up there, get your asses kicked. Yes, yes. And then... Dude! Why are you chasing me down? Jackass. Means we're gonna have to wait forever for the health to come back. Well, I'm gonna have to wait forever. You guys... For you, it will be no time at all. My health will just suddenly be back. For me, I'll just be sitting here, waiting for my health to come back. Let's do this. Damn, I need to remember that it's boom, then boom. Well, I don't care for that. Please don't jump like that again. No, what? Damn. Oh well. There we go. Ooh. Goodbye, Laurence. It was a very good fight. I wish you a blessed peace, Laurence, the First Vicar. Whew. I have no idea how long this episode is going to be. But I need to call it there, because I have been recording for almost 3 hours trying to fight Laurence. I don't know how many attempts it took. I will figure it out when I edit. Oh, that was a good fight. That means the very last thing to do is to go deal with Gehrman and what comes after. Because there is something that comes after Gehrman. It's through this gate that was until now closed. So in the next episode, we're going to go through that gate that was until now closed. And fight Gehrman and what comes after. And it should be a blast. And assuming I can do it all in one episode, that'll be it for Bloodborne. I've had such a blast. I've really enjoyed it. Please leave a like on the video if you've also been enjoying it. It really helps the channel out. It really helps the video out. Thank you so much for coming along with me. And if you're sitting there thinking, gosh, I really enjoy the 2 videos a week I get, but I really kind of feel like I want more Werewolf in my life. I think you do. So come check me out on Twitch. Same username, same everything. I'm live Monday and Friday at 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, both the Hunter and I say bye.